What's going on, guys? So we're back from Easy Auto. We're gonna do the second podcast here on the
Are we
Easy Talk podcast. Yes, sir. We're live.
You guys gonna give me a heads up or something?
You gotta be ready, man. You gotta be ready. So today we're gonna talk about another very interesting topic. I have a few friends that they're trying to buy cheap cars. They only have a budget, cheaper cars, because they have a certain budget and they just want to buy cash. They don't want to go into the financing because, the budget, or they don't have a stable job. So they always call me asking, "Hey Jackson, what do you recommend?" I would love them to sell them a car here, but we tend to have higher price car because it's different.
And it has happened before with friends or family members that they want a car, but they only have
$2,000, $3,000. They want to buy cash, so they call me and ask me, "Hey, where can I find a good car for this amount of money?" Dealers don't tend to have a cheap car, I guess, because it's not worth it. There are a few dealers that have, but I tell them, man, the best option for you is go on Facebook Marketplace, CRAIGSLIST. And there's another app that is called OfferUp.
Right.
But I tell them you gotta be careful because you're buying the car from someone who you don't know. You don't know where the car has been or if the car has been inspected or anything.
From a particular person.
Yeah, but the detail here is that people who with a dealer license, they don't have an actual store. They don't have an actual location. People with a dealer license access go buy these cars at the auctions really cheap. $1,000 car, $1,500 car, really, really cheap with a lot of miles. They buy the cars from the auction, sell the car under a dealer license.
They don't do anything.
They don't do anything to the car. They probably just, clean it up and that's it. And then go sell the car as a private party, but it's a dealer that somehow they have access to the dealer license. It's illegal because you have to have a location to have a dealer license. It's a very delicate situation.
Yeah.
The consumer does not know this. They probably don't even realize they're buying a car
from a
dealer that is the car is being bought at the auction. Just to be specific, nothing wrong with, auction cars. Most of the dealers nationwide actually source the inventory from an auction. But we're talking about cars that cost $500, $1,000,
right.
So high probability that they're going to have a lot of problems. So the thing here is that first is something, an illegal activity, something happens to the car. There's no one you can go back and talk to and say, "Hey, what's going on here?" Most of those cars have the miles rolled back because people don't know the miles.
Usually those people, they are not going to give you Carfax or auto check or anything like that. So you're pretty much on your own.
Maybe you don't even know if they have even a clean title.
We had that case.
Yeah.
Your family member that was buying the car, and we checked the VIN for
and the miles, the car read 160,000 miles, but last year was registered with 190,000 miles.
Yeah.
So when they go and register the car, there is a mile discrepancy, which is a big problem because then they don't have a clean title, and the person selling the car didn't tell them about the miles. We just run the auto check, and boom, find out that the car already had 190,000 miles a year ago. It's a big problem. And the other thing here is that these people sometimes don't even have the title of the car. So if they sell you the car without the title, they tell you, "Oh, we're going to process everything for you." And they just take your money and then disappear. You don't have anyone to go after because they're working under another dealer license, which they will get in trouble, but not the person doing the deal.
Pretty sketchy situation.
They don't do anything. There's no title. How are they going to transfer the car to your name? So it's very delicate situation, something to be aware of.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention. I had so many friends that have just come to me and help because
Yeah.
they're trying to find a cheap car and they are trying to find it on Craigslist, but they're scared because of that. Because I mean, it's kind of common.
Yeah, it's very common. Like honestly, most of the time I go on Facebook Marketplace and just searching, just for fun, and I open the car. It's a dealer just who bought the car at an auction. They just clean it up and put it for sale on Marketplace for a really cheap price. They're making money, but who knows what you're buying?
Yeah, and I think in that case, like if I was trying to get a cheaper car, I'll much rather like get it from an actual person, from someone that
from
was
an actual
using the car
previous owner,
than at one of those dealers.
Yeah, because if you're buying it from the actual owner, most likely they were using the car.
Right.
They just bought another one and they just want to get rid of that one. So most likely the car is being used every day. So it's running. But this one, you don't really know like where the car has been, what they've done to
it's
the
just
car.
Some people that want to make some quick cash.
And look, they'll sell you the car and that's it. They're gone. There's nowhere that you can talk to them again. So that's the thing, if this is the option, the only option you have, make sure that you check the title. When you go there and meet the person, first thing you're going to ask is, let me see the title. You have the title in hand. Let me see it. You compare the VIN number on the title with the car that you have there.
Right.
You check the miles, and you check that the title is clean.
And the title is to whoever is selling name.
Right.
They can have the title, but it's not in their name.
But even if let's say that your only option is to buy a car from a dealer like that, okay? At least you gotta take precautions. Like I said, ask for the title, because if they're buying it from the auction, they have to have the title. It means that the car has been paid for. It's not like a title company, like a flooring company, or somebody else financing the car for you, but they already paid for the car. They own the car. Ask for the title. Check the VIN number. Try to run the auto check or the Carfax. Only costs you $20, $30. It's something that you have to spend.
But it's cheaper than.
But it's cheaper than being stuck with a car that it had a rebuild title or 300,000. Crazy stuff like that. And try to be, as detailed as possible. Bring a friend that knows about mechanics, or if you can bring a mechanic with you. Try to check the car as much as you can, drive it, see how the transmission is shifting, if there any weird noises on the engine, the AC and everything. Because we understand some people have, a certain budget. They might not have a lot of options out there because, the previous reason we explained. So nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, but you just gotta be very careful. You just gotta be very careful.
Whenever you go to a dealership, I mean, you always have the safety that, okay, it's a dealership, so in case something happens, I mean, I know the dealership is there. I can talk to the DMV or whatever. There's something else to do, but with this, if it's either a person or one of those dealerships, I mean, it's gonna be hard to do
it's
something
illegal
after the sale.
It's illegal, so you just gotta be a lot more careful, in my opinion. Bring someone with you that knows about mechanics, that will help you check the car out, and just take a lot of precautions. Expect to do repairs on the car. Just honest.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's something that, it's a topic that we wanted to talk to, because a lot of people, they ask us I only have $3,000 cash. What can I buy? Is there anything you have there? Or what do you recommend? I always tell them, the best way is just go on Facebook Marketplace, buy the car from a private person.
Yeah.
Craigslist, but you got to be careful. Got to make sure. I always tell it, send me the VIN number. I'll make sure the car it's got clean title, that the miles are right.
So you're telling everyone to send you the VIN number?
Look, I'll help them, honestly. I mean, I don't care if they buy the car here or not. But I want to educate people and help people out,
Right.
So send us the VIN number. I'll run the auto check for you. That's not a problem. You know what I mean? Obviously, for a car that you really
There you
want to
go,
buy
people.
it,
I just
for a
got
car
you that deal.
that you really want to buy it, don't be sending like 20 different VIN numbers, But if it's something that you really want to buy, I'll run the auto check report for you. That's not a problem. But like I said, you gotta take a few different precautions when you're buying a car like that. So hopefully that help you.
Yeah. Guys, yeah, I hope everything is helping you guys, and send us some questions. We really want some questions. We want to help person to person. So we want to answer your personal questions about cars, about buying a car. So
Yeah.
yeah, feel free to write us on Facebook, YouTube, or even on iTunes and SoundCloud. Leave us a review. Leave us a review. If you like it, give us a good review. If you don't like it, just
Let us know, too.
Let us know. Everything helps. So yeah, see you guys on the next one, and take care.
Boom. Bye.